Did Jesus contradict Isaiah 44:24 in John 5:17? Isaiah 44:24 states that Jehovah alone created the heavens and the earth by himself with no help. Yet in John 5:17, Jesus declares, "My Father works and I work." Does this mean Jesus contradicted Isaiah 44:24? Or was he revealing a truth about his divine nature? Stay with me as we uncover the shocking biblical evidence that proves Jesus' true identity. Section 1. Isaiah 44:24, Jehovah created alone. Let's start with the foundational verse that sets the stage for this discussion, Isaiah 44:24. Isaiah 44:24, KJV. Thus saith the Lord thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb, I am the Lord that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself. Key observations from Isaiah 44:24. Jehovah YHWH says he created all things alone. No one assisted him. 2. The phrase, by myself, removes any possibility of a secondary being involved in creation. 3. This means that if anyone else is credited as the creator, that person must be Jehovah himself. Big question. If Jehovah alone created, then why does Jesus claim in John 5:17 that he is working alongside the Father? Section 2. John 5:17, Jesus' shocking statement. Now let's examine what Jesus said in John 5:17 and why it caused such a strong reaction from the Jewish leaders. John 5:17-18, KJV. But Jesus answered them, My Father worketh hitherto, and I work. Therefore the Jews sought the more to kill him, because he not only had broken the Sabbath, but said also that God was his Father, making himself equal with God. Key takeaways. 1. Jesus claims that he is working just as the Father is working. 2. The Jewish leaders immediately understood this as a claim to equality with God. 3. Jesus did not deny their accusation, but reinforced his divine authority. The problem for skeptics. If Jesus was merely a man or a created being, why did the Jews accuse him of blasphemy for making himself equal to God? Section 3. Jesus as the Creator, confirming Isaiah 44:24. If Isaiah 44:24 says Jehovah alone created, and Jesus claims to be working like the Father, do the New Testament writers confirm Jesus' role as Creator? John chapter 1:1-3, KJV. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Colossians 1:16-17, KJV. For by him, Jesus, were all things created, that are in heaven, and that are in earth, visible and invisible. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist. Key takeaways. 1 John chapter 1:3. Jesus created everything, no exceptions. 2 Colossians 1:16. Jesus is credited with the creation of all things in heaven and earth. 3 Hebrews chapter 1:10. The Father calls Jesus the Creator, quoting a passage about Jehovah. The only conclusion. If Jehovah alone created, Isaiah 44:24, and Jesus created, John chapter 1:3, Colossians chapter 1:16, Hebrews chapter 1:10, then Jesus must be Jehovah. Section 4. Why John 5:17 doesn't contradict Isaiah 44:24. So, did Jesus contradict Isaiah 44:24 in John 5:17? The answer is no, and here's why. First, Isaiah 44:24 states that Jehovah worked alone. This is true if Jesus is Jehovah. 2 John 5:17 shows that Jesus is still working in divine authority, meaning his work continues. 3. Jesus was not claiming to be a separate being from Jehovah. He was revealing his unity with the Father in divine action. John 10:30, KJV. I and my Father are one. Key takeaway. Jesus did not contradict Isaiah 44:24. He confirmed that he is Jehovah, continuing the work of sustaining creation. Section 5. Answering common objections. Objection number 1. Jesus was just an agent through whom Jehovah worked. Answer. Isaiah 44:24 explicitly says Jehovah created by himself. This eliminates the idea of Jesus being a secondary agent. Objection number 2. Jesus was talking about working miracles, not creation. Answer. John 1:3, Colossians 1:16, and Hebrews 1:10 all confirm Jesus as the Creator. His work in John 5:17 aligns with this divine authority. Objection number 3. Jesus never claimed to be God. Answer. John 5:18 shows that the Jewish leaders understood his words as a claim to equality with God. This is why they sought to kill him. Final challenge and call to action. Now it's your turn. If Jehovah created alone, Isaiah 44:24, how do you explain Jesus being the creator in John 1:3? If Jesus isn't God, why did the Jewish leaders try to kill him for claiming equality with God in John 5:17? How do skeptics reconcile Isaiah 44:24 with Jesus' claim in John 5:17? Let's discuss in the comments. Like, share, and comment below. Subscribe for more deep biblical studies and truth that exposes deception.